What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Buzz Boys. And today we are coming off a loss, an early loss, 1 o'clock game against the Clippers. Um, and I'm just gonna come out and say it. I felt the reason that we lost this game was not having Kelly Oubre. And I know that we don't have Gordon Hayward as well, and Jalen Daniels and all that stuff, but it's like Kelly Oubre is like the spark off the bench to where it's like he hasn't not missed any games all year besides the COVID stint. And just when he's giving you consistency off the bench, bro, it alleviates a lot of pressure. And we just simply did not have that with him gone tonight. Today, we couldn't replace his scoring output. Like, the bench points was just completely different. Um, you know, PJ Washington gave us like PJ Washington and bouknight both had 10 apiece, but that's it. Our bench had 20 points, bro. Like, that's it. Ish Smith played terrible. I don't know why the fuck Borrego played him for so long. We tried the small ball lineup. It didn't work against the Lakers. That's when we lost the lead against the Lakers doing that stupid shit. I don't know why we did it again. Ish Smith played 15 minutes, 0 for 6 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 0 points. He was a negative 24. He played the worst out of everybody, and he only played 15 minutes. I don't know why Borrego kept playing him. Like, bro, sit him down. I don't know why he doesn't play JT Thor or Nick Richards anymore. I mean, I really don't understand why he doesn't play Nick Richards anymore. Like, Nick Richards does not play at all anymore. Like, he's out of the rotation. Nick Richards was at least playing earlier in the season. And I don't think he did anything to deserve to get demoted to garbage time. That's the only time he plays when he comes in with the rookies. And it's like PJ Washington played terrible. PJ Washington played terrible. He was 3 for 14 from the field. That's 21%. 2 for 9 from 3. That's 22%. And bro, PJ Washington is the most inconsistent player on this Hornets team. He's one of the most inconsistent players I've ever seen. PJ Washington misses so many open shots. Like, he's a stretch 5, stretch 4, whatever you want to call him. He gets a lot of open looks from 3 because the centers can't get out there. So he gets a lot of open shots and he misses them. He misses so many open shots, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? Now you're 3 for 14. Bro, you're 2 for 9 from 3. Why are you shooting that many threes and you're cold as fuck? And it's like, the reason he was taking those shots is because he was open. They were all good looks. All 9 of those threes were good looks. He's just so fucking up and down. It's just ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. And I mean, he had 7 rebounds, but he was a negative 18. And the thing is, he had 10 points in like the first quarter. He finishes with 10 points. So like, he probably started out 3 for 3, 3 for 4, and finishes 3 for 14. Like, bro, he just disappeared. That's PJ's biggest problem. He disappears, bro. And bouknight 3 for 9. He made his 1 3 that he took, 3 for 5 from the free throw line. And I applaud Book because if you notice, he puts his head down and he gets to that free throw line every game that he plays. And he gets an and 1 almost every game that he plays. He got an and 1. He missed a free throw. But, like, he gets an and 1 almost every game because he attacks the basket hard. I don't know why more players don't do that. It seems like him, LaMelo, and Miles are the only players that put their head down and try to go get free throws. I just don't get it. And I feel like he played good, 10 points. He didn't have any assists, which isn't good. Like, if you're going to be a guard, you know, we got to move the ball. But he had 2 steals, got some transition points. So, you know, I feel like he can start to be a bright spot off the bench. It's just we need more, you know what I'm saying? We need more. 10 points isn't enough, you know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't really be on him to completely carry. But he was a 6th man today. He was the first person off the bench. So it does kind of seem like he's moving up in the rankings in Borrego's mind. After only playing 7 minutes against the Lakers, he plays 19 minutes tonight. So that was good to see. And hopefully Oubre comes back soon, bro, because We need him. We need those points. I thought he was going to play today. Borrego said that he was confident he was going to play today. So I don't really know what happened. Hopefully he plays against the Celtics because we need him, man. We need Kelly Oubre scoring, bro. We need that shit. Those 16, 17, sometimes 30 points off the bench is needed, bro. Like, dead ass. You can't, like, replicate that. We need that. Yeah, Terrell's year, 4 for 14. It wasn't an efficient night for him. Yeah, bro. It was just an ugly game for really the whole entire team. I mean, just our percentages themselves. We shot 33% from the field, 23% from three. The game was lost there. And then we shot 66% from the free throw line. And, you know, I'm a big guy on free throws, bro. Shooting 66% from the free throw line is killing yourself, bro. You're missing a third of your free throws. You need those points, bro. You need those points. So it's like, we do a lot of this. We do a lot of damage to ourselves in our losses. We do a lot of damage to ourselves in our losses, for real. I mean, like we only had 8 turnovers. The Clippers had 15. The Clippers had twice as many turnovers and still basically blew us out. And if you want to know why that happened, it's because these percentages are terrible. And we were playing reserves, man. No Paul George, no Kawhi Leonard, no Nick Batum. That's 3 out of their 5 starters, bro. Fucking bum-ass Nick Batum. And like Reggie Jackson started off hot, 19 points. Marcus Morris got going. He finished with 16. Luke Kennard, 14. Justin Winslow, 13. Brandon Boston Jr., 19. And he was driving to the basket whenever he wanted to. And I'm 100% on the boat of we have to make a trade for a center, a shot blocker. Bro, if you watch the games, players drive at Mason Plumlee every time they can for 2 reasons. 1, get him in foul trouble. And 2, bro, he is not a shot blocker. He's not an enforcer. He doesn't even make people like have to change shots and take a more difficult shot. Bro, they drive right at him and get a layup every time they want to. Bro, he had 0 blocks tonight. Miles Bridges led the team with 2 blocks. Miles Bridges is the only player that had any blocks tonight. You can drive to the basket on us whenever you want to. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? When other teams are getting 2-pointers off of us in the interior, most of the time we're hitting 3s, and it's like 3s were more than 2, so you went off of that. But when you're shooting 23% from 3, you know what I'm saying, you can't counterbalance that. They're driving and getting bucket after bucket after bucket after bucket. Like Brandon Boston Jr. was just driving right off the dribble and just getting right to the rim, and so was Justice Winslow. All their points came in the paint for real. Brandon Boston Jr. is 1 for 3 from 3. Justice Winslow, 0 for 0 from 3. He did not attempt a 3, but finished with 13 points. Like, he was driving and attacking the basket every single time. Because it's like there's nobody there to stop you. There's nobody there on the Hornets roster that you see them stand in the paint and say, oh, no, let me pull this out and try to reset. You drive to the basket and you see P.J. Washington. You're not going to take your shot? P.J.'s 6'7". You're going to go and attack the basket. And then you see Mason Plumlee. He's 7 foot tall, but he barely jumps off the ground. And he just not no shot blocker. Like, he's not nobody that anybody fears attacking the basket. And it's a problem, man. We have to trade, bro. And I really would hate to have to trade Kelly Oubre. Like, I see him attached to a lot of trades, and I don't want to trade Kelly Oubre because we need that 6-man of the year vibe off the bench. Like, that bench scoring is important. It wins and loses you games. Like, it's important, bro. It's important. Yeah, man. So I don't want Kelly Oubre traded. If I had to do a trade, man, I'm sending PJ Washington and picks, bro. That's who I'm sending, bro. Because at this point, PJ is a young player. His extension is going to be coming up. And we don't have the money really to pay him because we have to extend Miles, and LaMelo's extension is coming up. So it's like PJ's kind of odd man out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, PJ is really nothing more than a role player. And I don't think he's really ever going to be more than that for us. You know, you don't know what anybody's NBA career was going to turn into. But I just feel like for us, PJ Washington is nothing more than a modern role player. I feel like he's good for today's modern NBA. He can stretch the floor. You know, say he has long arms. He can, you know, he can be a small ball center. But at the end of the day, he's still 6'7", and it's like if he's gonna be a 5 in today's NBA, I just don't see him, you know, becoming a 20 and 10 guy, or, you know, like, he's a role player, bro. He's a role player, and I just don't see him really ever being more than that. So I feel like he's going to be the odd man out, the same way like kind of Malik Monk was last year, to where it's like, you know, you can't extend everybody. You can't, you know, say somebody, you know, out of all these draft picks, some develop and, you know, get extensions and kind of become cornerstones like Miles, LaMelo. And then you got guys like PJ, to where it's like, and it's like, you know, Borrego loves Martin, so we gonna extend him when that shit comes up. He played 40 minutes tonight. And Terry Rozier also played 40 minutes tonight, and I don't think he should have. Like, bro, Terry Rozier was out there for basically what seemed like the whole game without really doing shit. You know, I called that out a couple of times watching the game. Like, Terry Rozier really never came out the game, and it didn't really have no type of effect on the game either. I was surprised he only played 40 minutes. Seemed like it was more, and 40 minutes is a lot. But yeah, man, you know, we gotta figure something out, bro. Because I mean, right now we're missing guys, so it's not like I'm gonna, you know, take too much on this game and just, oh man, we're in trouble. Like, bro, we're good. We're still 5 games over 500, I believe. We're good, bro. Like, we're good. We'll bounce back against the Celtics. I feel like we'll get a win against them and be right back on track. But we need Gordon back. We need Oubre back. And let me see when Gordon Hayward's last game was, because he's vaccinated, so it shouldn't be more than 10 days for him. So we should be somewhere near that 10-day mark. He should be back soon. Like, yeah, let me see when the last time. So the first game he missed was January 23rd. So 10 days would be February 3rd. The Celtics game is February 2nd. So he could possibly be back for that. He could possibly be back for that Celtics game if he has 2 negative tests, because we need Gordon back. Yeah, let me see the date that they broke the protocol story. Dang, that was only 3 days ago? That had to be more than 3 days ago when Hayward went to protocols. That was on the 26th. Shit. Bro, it ain't no way that was only 4 days ago that Gordon went into protocols. Because he done missed. Come on, man. My fucking mouse sounding stupid. He done missed several games. But, yeah, that is true. At first he was out with an ankle or a knee or something like that. And then he was out with COVID. So, damn, yeah, I don't know when his timetable for return is at this point. Because he was already out. And then he got COVID while being out. Damn. Yeah, shit. So, you know, he might have another week. Gordon Hayward might have another week out at this point. Or around 5-6 days. Shit. Well, oh well. That shit is what it is. But really, as long as we get Kelly back, we can be okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can do without Gordon and McDaniels. Not that I want to, but we can. But Kelly Oubre, we need his scoring off the bench. It's too important. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, y'all. Catch me on Bring the Sting podcast. I'm about to hop up there in a little bit, and we're gonna get on a Zoom call and just talk about the last couple games, next games that we got coming up, and just the future and the state of the Hornets and where we're at right now. If we need to make some trades, but yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'll catch y'all in the next one. February 2nd against the Celtics. I'll catch y'all on that. And I think I might go to that Cavs game just because the tickets are good. Like, it's the Hornets versus the Cavs. The tickets are cheap as fuck. Even though both teams are good right now, the tickets prices are still good. I looked earlier, so I think I might go to that Cavs game. And you guys know when I go to a game, I do a vlog and everything for you guys. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But anyway, I'll catch y'all, man. Peace. Catch me on Bring This Thing podcast, man. I'm out.